Hello.
Hi, Jibin.
Hey, Greg. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
Are we starting this thing at 10:30? I didn't know what time we were supposed to start today.
It was for us. It's 8 o'clock itself. So we were supposed to start at 10:30 your time, right?
Okay, so that's right. That's a minute ago. Okay, good.
Yeah. So just waiting for our team to join.
Yeah, waiting
So
for John too.
yeah, how are you doing there?
Doing
How's the weather?
okay. We did a lot. We had a 3-hour call on Monday
Oh.
to talk about like how we're going to do the initial pages of the profile development. We didn't know what you guys were doing for the profile development side, so
Mhm.
we wanted to really make sure we were doing the right thing. Those first few pages and how we uh, get the information from the members and when we get the information from the members. One of the things was whether we wanted to capture the roles of the
Mhm.
members first or what sports they're into. And we finally decided on uh, the sports. You know, get at least we have some points of interest that we can get back to everybody in on the site rather than if we're talking about roles, that sort of leans toward the professional side of things, like coach or recruiter or something like that. And we figured that's really only going to be the 10 at most, maybe 15% of the population of the site. So I was leaning toward getting what sports you like first, because everybody is going to like a sport, whether they're a professional in sports or meaning like a coach or a teaching pro or a athletic trainer. They're still going to have their favorite sports. Whereas if we start delving into what role they play, we're only um, uh, working on 10 or 15% of the population. It's
Okay.
interesting. There isn't really a site that directly approaches the needs of the professionals in sports, like the industry professionals.
Oh.
So we're actually capturing that, which is it could become really important and a whole business plan in itself. But right now, I think the important part is to make sure that people are enjoying their sports experience on the site.
Yes. Very true.
So that's where we ended up going. So I'm going to reach out to John, make sure he's showing up on this thing. And he knows more than
Mhm.
anybody that. Hey, hi, Jish, how you doing? Um,
Morning, Greg.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm pretty okay. How are you?
Pretty okay. Oh, there he is.
Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
I guess we have forum. Let's get started. We don't have much for the agenda. We wanted to review the AT screens if you have gone through them. And I guess Milind has a few questions regarding those. And Milind, are you planning to showcase the app you have developed additionally, or are you sending them uh, the uh, the installer?
The APK file.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, Milan.
Yeah, so regarding the AT app, I had invited John and Greg to the Figma. I don't know whether you guys had a chance to take a look. Uh, so if we can freeze the wireframe, then we can move on to the design part. So that's one thing about the AT app. And regarding the Ubsports app, I will send. I got the UDID of your phone, Greg, which you shared. So I have added it to our Apple account, and I will send you a bill today. And Android as well as iOS one. I'll send you a bill after this call. And some of the features that you guys had mentioned was incorporated, like the multi-picker for the images, for selecting, adding images to the albums, as well as in the last call we had clarified the sports portal, how the creation of sports portal was actually happening. So we had actually implemented that option also in the app. So uh, users, I mean, some of the users will be super admin. So those users will be only having the access to create a sports portal. So I'll just show you those things afterwards. Binu, are you having something to demo for the website?
Milanth, no. John and Greg, what we have done for the web base, actually we have created the support for creating the sport portal from the admin. Like your account and John's account will be the system admins. The first account and the second account, it will be hard coded, and you two logins will have the provision to make any person a admin, so that they can also create the profiles. That has been implemented on the dashboard. So I have ensured a check that only the first and the second IDs will be able to perform that operation, and any other user will not be able to remove your super admin privileges. So 1 and 2 cannot be made a the super admin privileges cannot be removed from Greg and John's account. That check has also been incorporated. Then we were basically working on the other features like the sport portals, some bugs identified by our QA team, and the ability to upload multiple files. Some of the features you have requested in the previous meeting is still in implementation or in planning. So I will update the latest code to the QA server after this meeting.
Great, thanks, Milan.
Okay. Yeah, just give me a moment, guys. I'll share the screen for the app updates.
Meanwhile, John, I had sent you a request to point the DNS for API server. It's on Slack.
I'll check it. I can do it during this call, I think. I haven't seen it yet, but I will look at it now.
Sure.
Okay.
So also, John and Greg, we'll be needing. I'll send a list of accounts that we'll be needing. We need an Apple account as well as Play Store account and Firebase account for all those. Right now, we are using our accounts for the testing purposes. Once we move to production, we might be needing those accounts from you guys so that we can sync the app with those accounts. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, Greg and John, I didn't hear back from you regarding the demo that you wanted to present to your potential investors, etc. Is that on track?
As far as the demo goes, I've actually used last week's video as the demo. So far the responses are pretty good. That's why I was hoping we could do another one and see the updates to see how things are progressing on that. There you go.
Sure.
So you guys can see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, so there's nothing much to actually demo it right now, but let me just, I have updated the name of the app as you mentioned, Greg. So this is how you wanted it, right?
Yep.
U and B caps and S in small, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Uh, so everything, the things are pretty same. We have added, I don't know whether I showed we have added shimmers instead of the loaders for some of the pages. So you guys can see, right? Uh, the effects happening inside that. So yeah. This user is actually not a system admin. I'll show because there will be badge for the system admin here. I'll show a user with the system admin. I guess this user has system admin privileges.
That's good graphics, Milind.
Which one? The shimmer one?
Yeah, that one.
The loading.
I think we want to use, John, didn't we want to use a different typeface font for the site and for the apps?
We did send the info for the fonts that we wanted to use. I'll have to.
You guys want to use those in the app also or only in the website? I guess it was only mentioned for the website.
I think we wanted it to be consistent across both.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I'll
Keep it
face in the app as well as in the website. So yeah, so this account has actually system admin privileges. So you see, there's a badge over here for the system admin. John and Greg, your account will be having this badge, and you guys will be getting the option. I had made some UI updates in this page. So there was a search bar, and it was moved to the icon as well as create to button has been placed instead of the. There was a text button. I have just changed it. There was some issue over there, but as you can see, this option sports portal will be available for the admin users. I mean, the system admin only. Other users will be having this option. Only the other four options will be visible for the system admin. I mean, the normal users. System admin only will be having that privileges too. Okay.
You have a trainers association there. What do you mean by trainers association?
One second. Okay, so those values I have actually checked your site, and we had put it like that because the multi-group league as well as the training room and trainers association were there inside the, I mean, existing website, the current website. So that's why we have actually used those values. And the group will be a normal group. Multi-group league will be having subgroups. That's the difference. As far as I am concerned, the training association and the training room has no specific changes from a normal group right now in the current scope. But once we implement the AT app, I guess the training room will be used for that purpose, because the athlete will be actually, I mean, the trainer will be actually creating that kind of group. So we can use that as a type of group over there. So that's the plan. So is there anything different in the existing website right now? I guess there's not.
Well, there really isn't going to be a trainers association that is going to be different from a multi-group league. Or I think all you should do is say multi-group league or association or slash. association, I
So,
guess.
that's not a problem with us because right now we have used the same values as seen in the existing website, but that those can be actually changed and updated. So that's fine.
Good. All right. Okay, so we'll work that out. The functionality is what really matters. So we'll work that out.
Yeah, so we can remove the unused values for now if that's what you guys need. And regarding the sports portal, as you can see, this section was not actually working previously. So now we have sports portals. So these two groups are actually sports portals. That's why these two groups are listed in under the sports portal.
That's another thing.
So
There's only really only the people who are administrators of the company's site and the app should have the ability to create a sport portal.
yeah, so that's what I was actually talking about. Now I am using a demo user which has the administrative privileges. So that's why you're seeing the badge over here. So this user only can create a sports portal, but the sports portals will be visible to all the users like this. But the creation functionality will be only will be accessible to the system admin users. So right now I'm demoing that functionality because this user has that functionality. That's why I'm just showing that. Okay. Yeah. So we have updated the trending groups logic as well as all those stuffs. All lists will be having paginations as you can see. Uh, so this is how things, and I have one concern regarding the embed code videos inside the application. So we were like finding some performance issues while embedding the HTML content inside the application. So the website won't be having much trouble, but inside the app we can't actually embed multiple codes because everything is rendered as HTML content. So we had overcome that with some special features. Right now, we are actually screenshotting the thumbnail of the embedded content, and we are displaying it like this. So that's why there is no performance issues while we scroll or something. Previously, it was there because too many HTML contents inside a single page was causing some performance drop. So right now we are dealing with it like this. So once you click on this, it will be loading the actual content, the embedded code. So this is a little delay. So now you can see actually what content is inside the. So that's how we are actually handling it right now. But at a later phase, I guess we will be having to, anyway, we will be changing this video functionality inside the app and website, I guess. We'll be having our own player and URL additions, right? So right now, everything works fine. But I just, I just hinted you guys that this is how we are handling stuffs right now. Okay. So these are the URL tabs and all the stuffs will be loading the pages. So examples will be having videos. So basically, these are the stuffs inside the application that was changed from the last call. So the feed, you can see the feed and all those stuffs right now. Right. I'll anyway share a build which you guys can actually install in your iPhone as well as Android devices. Only the build will be installable in Greg's iPhone because I have only added the UDID which Greg shared. There was only one. So you can actually try and install iOS one. The Android application can be installed in any device. That's fine. So you guys can use the application and check it out. All those functionalities in the existing websites are listed in the application, so you guys can see all those pagination stuff. So all those things are there. So we had tried to squeeze in all the feasible stuff that you guys mentioned over the previous calls in this phase itself. So I'll share a build anyway. Then let's hear it from you guys, the feedback. Anyway, we are continuing our bug fixes as well as QA testing over here. Okay, so that's it. Mainly from my side, the update from my side.
Okay, Dylan, I'll be going through this demo and also on my phone and sending you adjustments as I see them over the next.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I'll be going through this demo, the video, and also the app you send me, so I can go through it, and John also, and we'll send you adjustments as we go along.
Yeah, sure. We are waiting actually to hear from you guys. So we will be actually incorporating the things which we find feasible in this phase itself. The other things which are uh, like out of scope or elaborated ones will be taking on the next phase. So anyway, I'll be sending both Android as well as iOS build, so you guys can actually install and check it out. Okay.
Great.
Yeah, sure. And regarding the web, Binu, I guess we'll be sharing the. I think you guys already have the QA link for the website, the QA site. So you guys can actually check the website and see the updates real time. Wait 1 second. I didn't show you the multi-picker option, I guess, for the app part. So I'll go through. So you can see. So you can see, right, I have added a multi-picker option. Right now I have limited this selections for 10 images at a time, because otherwise it will be impacting the uploading speed and user experience. So right now I have only, I have limited the selection options only for 10 images at a time. So that's how things are actually working. So you guys can see it got added afterwards. And the other places will be having normal image pickers with crop functionality, as you saw in the edit profile stuff and all. Here we'll be having a normal single image picker instance with a crop functionality, so you guys can actually crop any related areas. I can do it in the simulator because of this is a pinch zooming functionality, so it can actually be done. Okay.
That's a good idea.
Okay. So that's it mainly from my side, the updates. I'll be sending the build afterwards. So any questions or any clarifications, Greg or John? And one more thing, can you guys please go through the AT app wireframes that we have? I guess I had already invited you guys. Can you guys please check your mail? You might be already received an invitation. So you guys can go through and let us know, because it's been a week. So at the earliest we can move to the design phase and start designing the actual designs for the AT app, and we can start the development also.
Okay.
Okay. So that's it from my side for now. So anything from you, Binu or Ajish?
No, I'm good. As long as you have clarity on the AT app, because we are coming to a closure for the with the Ubsports app development. So we'll be stepping next on to the AT app, right?
Yeah, yes. As far as we are concerned, the phase one for the UB Sports app is almost coming to an end. So afterwards, we will be taking up the AT app as well as the phase two changes for the UB Sports application.
Great. That's all for today, Greg. If you guys have questions, we can discuss those now.
Okay, what about the, how's the site development going? Is that moving along?
Yes.
Greg, I think it will be reaching the completion phase by April first week or the second week.
Okay, so I have a number of adjustments, like about placement on the main page of the site. We might also be getting, I'm working on this right now, working on getting news feed, which would go either above or below the ambassador's feed on the main page. So I'll get back to you as soon as I have something worked out with that.
Okay.
But yeah, a lot of small adjustments, and that's all. But I've been going through page by page, so I'll get those to you, and after I go through them with John.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So any feedback, we'd appreciate it if you can send them as soon as you come across. So our process will be a little quicker to make
Exactly.
those changes.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess we can wrap up for today.
Great. Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey guys,
Bye-bye, John.
bye.
Bye.
Have a great
Have a
week.
great
Bye,
day, guys.
Greg.
Bye bye.